hello, my name is Wilhelmina Frost. Next thing she says, she has trophies in pickleball. I was actually talking to one of the other royal guards. Like, we were just you know, in the dining hall, having lunch, and they were talking about, like, a few of them actually were talking about pickleball, and I feel like I've never heard anything about pickleball for years, until like the last maybe 2 or so years. Now everyone's talking about pickleball. Is it a made up sport? Like, when did that become a thing?
But thank you so much. So it's been ippy sleepy. Let me set up myself parade out. Miss Frost is playing Baldur's Gate, I believe. Yay! I'll catch you later. Bye-bye! Bye-bye!
Oh, hello! Thank you so much. Thank you so much for raiding in. Hello, hello. I'm just in my setting up my game corner. Hello. Yes, welcome in. Thank you so much for coming in. Pickleball's the new CrossFit. I was just asking. Actually, you can join in this too, raiders, if you so wish. But I was just asking because someone mentioned pickleball, and then I felt like I have gone from hearing absolutely nothing about pickleball, having no idea what pickleball's even about, to hearing multiple people talk about it within as many weeks. That's why your balls get pickled. Aww. Yeah, there's brine. They actually strip you naked. Like, I still don't even really know what pickleball is. So you could be right. Like, you could be absolutely right. It could just be that they take you to the court, they strip you naked, they dunk your balls in a combination of, brine and dill, and they call it a day. And everyone's going crazy for it. A hot new thing. Like, you actually could just say that was what it was, and I'd be like, okay, bit weird. Different strokes for different folks. Really? No, Sleepy, that's not what it is. That's not what it is. Sleepy, have you heard of the pickleball phenomenon? I feel like so many of people that I like, there's royal guards at work who talk about going to play pickleball on the weekend, and I'm like, what's wrong with equestrian? But you learn new things every day. Exactly, you do. I'm spreading misinformation. People aren't out there pickling their balls. But if they were to do it, then I assume that, like, in a sort of competitive sense, maybe they'd have different strengths of brine to see how harsh a pickling you could withstand. Like, you know how, like, you can sometimes get, like, spicy pickles, like ones with, like, jalapenos in there, or like a habanero sort of pepper pickle, like that, or like different amounts of vinegar. Like, maybe it's an extreme competitive sport. So there are judges that would taste test. Yeah, what's the actual, like, outcome? What's the final what's meant to be the final outcome of this? Like, what's the point, you might ask? I mean, that's what I'm asking. What is the point? Why are people out there right now, right this second, pickling their balls and talking about it at the lunchroom the next day? Yeah, what's the criteria to scoring? Is there like a rubric? Is there like is there like a little scoreboard, like one of those old-fashioned scoreboards where someone like flips up the number? For the love of the game. Wrinkliest wins. I'm hearing you want to hear I want to see a legit competitive ball pickling tournament arc. I love a tournament arc. You know I do. You know I do. But look, now I can at least I'll sleep really well tonight, knowing that that Sleepy is going to go from here on out with a newfound knowledge of what pickleball is. So I feel good about it. Competitive takes its, yeah, and it goes from casual, where it's just a light pickling, just your usual sort of salt and water solution, to extreme pickling, where you experiment with different kinds of vinegars and potentially Ghost Pepper. All right, let's do some Baldur's Gate. Oh, it's mostly just tennis with different gear, but I think your variant could catch on in some circles. Well, this guy doesn't play pickleball. Oh, I thought Nypheus was affectionate.